trouble with the Americans.
Absolutely standing up to Trump.
Pushing back on U.S. annexation wishes.
Fighting back against what's happening in the States.
Oui, dans le tac. OK. Pour moi, je dirais, c'est pour l'avenir.
I would say the tariffs, but I would rather more focus when it comes to the cost of living.
I mean, the cost of living is a big one.
Palestine.
For me right now, being an Albertan, it's the oil.
What if your neighbor, your closest ally, became your greatest threat? Imagine headlines declaring Canada the 51st U.S. state.
Change, change, change.
We're living through the biggest crisis of our lifetimes.
By minute one, you'll understand why Canadians are fighting for their sovereignty like never before. But what are they truly fighting for? It's more than just resistance. It's about defining a Canadian identity in an uncertain world. April 28, 2025. Canada votes not just for a government, but for its soul. Mark Carney versus Pierre Poilievre. Two futures, stability versus disruption. Trump's tariffs and 51st state threats sparked a firestorm. 75% of Canadians now see the U.S. as hostile. However, this sentiment is not entirely uniform. Despite the Trumpian presidency, many Canadians still value the economic and cultural ties, creating a complex dynamic. Momentum beats manifestos, from a 25-point Conservative lead to a dead heat. Is this a genuine shift in sentiment or a reflection of strategic voting dynamics coming into play? YouGov predicts a 90% chance of a Liberal majority. While external threats loom large, internal divisions on issues like climate policy, immigration, and Indigenous rights also play a critical role. This isn't just politics, it's about who we are. Mark Carney, steady leadership or safe bet. Pierre Poilievre, disruptor or deliverer. Critics argue his populist rhetoric oversimplifies complex issues, while supporters see him as a much-needed agent of change. Some even dub him as Trump light. Economy, stability versus radical change. Housing, crisis versus opportunity. For younger voters, this single issue could be the deciding factor. Youthquake. Will the 18 to 34 crowd tip the scales? Immigrants, Canada's quiet majority. Environment, rhetoric, or reality? Can Canada truly balance its economic needs with its climate commitments, or will one take precedence? Indigenous rights, ceremony or change? For many Indigenous communities, this election is about tangible action, not just symbolic gestures. They seek genuine partnership and respect for treaty rights. Trade, new allies or old dependencies? Suburban swing, 905, belt decides everything. These suburban ridings are no longer guaranteed wins for any party. Expect a fierce battle on the ground. Carleton, can Poilievre hold his own seat? Markets brace for shockwaves. Currency volatility, loonie on the line. April 28th, the day Canada chooses its destiny. But is it about values and principles, or just fear of what's across the border? This election transcends politics. It defines who we are: sovereignty, stability, solidarity. Canada's soul is on the ballot. The world is watching, Canada, and history awaits. On April 28th, your vote isn't just a mark on a ballot, it's a legacy. Will you rise as the architects of our destiny, shaping a future defined by Canadian strength? Or will we allow our narrative to be written by forces beyond our control? This is about more than politics. It's a referendum on Canadian identity. Will you choose sovereignty, forging a path of independence, or risk becoming a footnote in another nation's story? The power is yours, the moment is now, and the future is unwritten. On April 28th, stand tall, cast your vote, and let your voice be heard for a Canada that is undeniably free, undeniably strong, and undeniably ours. On April 28th, will Canada rise to meet its challenges, or will it falter in the face of uncertainty? The choice is yours.